What better way to start than with me and the amazing family that raised me? I truly feel nursing was ingrained in me. I had the best nursing role model that you could ask for. My grandmother was an Army nurse, and you could tell that she cared more about others than herself sometimes, and that's something that I still strongly believe in to this day. My first nursing job was as a CNA in a home care agency. Through that job, I met my first director of nursing, who truly taught me what it was to be a nurse and how to care for others. She taught me nursing from not only a hands-on perspective, but from a business perspective on how to manage staff as well. My next job was in the emergency department. Not only did I learn a ton, but I made lifelong friends who were there for me to get through nursing school when I finally decided to get over that hurdle. One of the biggest things I learned in the ED is that burnout is real. I came up with quotes each day that I would post on a quote board to get us through the day. After witnessing death time and time again, you sometimes needed that positivity to keep you going. Burnout is defined as an emotional and behavioral impairment that results from exposure to high levels of occupational stress. Has been described as a combination of three factors: emotional exhaustion, depersonalization, and personal accomplishment. That taught me to best prevent burnout is to allow time to spend time with friends, vacation, spend time with your family, and truly separate from work. Your whole life can't revolve around work as much as it may seem like it does sometimes. I then started nursing school and studying and more studying, and all hours of the night began. I remember one of my most memorable nursing school projects was at a high school where we educated on relationship violence. All of those sticky notes represented what teenagers defined love as. Um, some of them were heartwarming and some of them were honestly a little scary, but we were able to educate and get the word out there on what love is supposed to be. I soon found my passion for pediatrics and started working at the children's hospital while I was in nursing school part-time. I was able to get a position in the float pool as a CNA where I was able to explore all areas of the hospital, and it truly gave me a wide range of areas to learn and experience to broaden my horizons as a registered nurse. In nursing school, I was given the opportunity to go to different conventions, and that really helped me grow as a future nurse and start to really grasp a professional identity and learn how I could further my career even after graduating from nursing school and to continue on to be the best nurse I could be. My last semester of nursing school, I got one of those calls that nobody ever wants to get. My little cousin had passed away from a heroin overdose. It was something she had been struggling with for a little over a year, and unfortunately could not get over it. My aunt and uncle tried to support her as much as they could, but it was a drug that couldn't be overcome. It made that last semester a little tough, but it gave me more motivation to get through nursing school and get out there and maybe help with those struggling from addiction and hopefully help the lives of others, even though hers was lost. The end of nursing school finally came. It was a huge relief, and I was just so excited to get out there and start my nursing career. I had a job lined up as a registered nurse at the Children's Hospital in the float pool, which is a fairly new position that they started. All I had in front of me was to pass the NCLEX. took the NCLEX the day before graduation. So my results were actually available that weekend that stated that I passed, and I was listed in the board within a few days. And there I was as a RN, something I'd long aspired I pretty quickly started my job at the Children's Hospital as a nurse, and I've been there a couple months now, and I have just learned so much, more than I ever thought I would have learned. I've gotten to see so much, and it's truly given me a whole different perspective that nursing school never could have taught me. I'm now on my way to earning my bachelor's. Um, I think education is truly important, and I plan to continue going even after my bachelor's. Um, I don't think you can ever stop learning, and I think as a nurse, it's our due diligence to continue to educate ourselves because healthcare is constantly changing. I would like to end this with a quote that I think is so true. It's a beautiful thing when a career and a passion come together. I never thought that working as a nurse would be something I would walk into every day, so excited to do and happy to do. I never thought a job could be something that you have so much fun with at times. I'm not saying every day I walk out and I'm happy. There's days I've walked out and completely exhausted and in tears. But at least I can walk out some days and know that I touched a life and did my best to take care of the patients that depend on me and the families that depend on me. Well, that was kind of the evolution of my professional identity. I like to still think that I'm very fresh, and this is the beginning for me, and I still have so much to learn, but this project has definitely let me see how far I have come and how much further I have to go. I hope you enjoyed.